Yo everybody, it's Brawlfan1 to the SpiffyNeedleGeeks here by my lonesome, fairly early in the morning on my end, but you know what, I thought it'd be fun to do, maybe an all day, I mean not all day, but like a Pokemon Wonder Trade stream, because as of late I've been doing a lot of Pokemon breeding for some competitive teams, and I have a lot of leftover Pokemon, I thought it'd be fun just to get some, to do some fun Wonder Trading, just hang out and do that. But figure I can do a lot of that while chatting it up with you guys. So I'll just get right into it. Hypothesis, welcome. Getting ready for Pokemon Switch? Of course I am. Who isn't? I have no idea what to expect for it, and that's what makes me all the more hype. Let's see, what language is that? Don't know, but whoever it is, it's going to Tokyo. Let's see what I get. First Pokemon of the day, Alolan Meowth. Let's hope Loxton was right. Remind me, right about what? Exactly. Like, referring to, like, how the series is gonna get rebooted, or? Let me see. No, I'll get rid of it. Should also mention, yeah, the reboot theory, okay. So, like, the Pokemon that I'm kind of looking for, like, I'm kind of looking for Pokemon that are competitively viable for breeding. It's like Pokemon with, really high EVs, or, not EVs, IVs, great natures, great abilities, things like that that'll make it a little easier for me to breed them. And of course, if I happen to come across a shiny, I'll hold on to it, because why not? Sending Meowth to Lara. Alright, Miss Lara. What you gonna give me? A Dratini. Neat. Ooh, what language is that? You're predicting a dragon-type evolution in the next movie? What makes you say that? Ooh, that's not bad, actually. I'll hold on to it. And adamant with a marble scale? Yeah, yeah, this is someone who was breeding this. Yeah, someone was breeding this Dratini. And yeah, it wasn't best in everything, but I'll hold on to it because it's a male, so it'll make it easy for breeding. So, yep. Okay, so next up, let's trade off this Hawlucha. Hey, Yo-Yo Master. It looks like at some point Amanda's going to be joining in the call. Sending Hawlucha to Japanese name. One of the characters has an EV. All the types of EV evolutions are special, and Dragon is the only type left. That's... I wonder. That'd be a really cool plot twist. Like, that's a good point. Well, is it though? Was grass a special type in Gen 1? Because I see where you're going with that. Like how, let's see, water, fire, electric, psychic dark, grass, ice, and then fairy. Well, fairy was never only special because fairy came out afterwards. But even then, it's like, grass was special in Gen 1. Okay. I don't know why I always thought it was physical. Either way. I see where you're going with that. And that's not a bad idea. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually, that Wingull isn't bad, actually. Male as well. Hydration. Okay, I'll keep this Wingle. Can be used to make something good for birds. Para. Hey, Para, nice to meet you. Yeah, Grass was special, Sceptile was a beast. Sceptile was pretty good, wasn't he? Amanda, where are you? I see you online. Russell's online too, damn it, but he's probably asleep. Because Russell stays up all night all the time. Abra. I see a lot of Abra going on Wonder Trade. Like, even back when I first was Wonder Trading in just normal Sun and Moon. I see a lot of Abra. I don't know why. The Magician. We could also assume Fairy was special because there was one more physical type than special in the classic game. That's also a good point. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. Do I want this Abra? I don't think so. It's not bad, but I'll trade it off. I guess they don't want you to enjoy Kadabra evolving. I'd rather not get Pokemon that evolve through trading, because otherwise then that'll kind of just waste my time. Arg, I won't forgive you, from Robbie in Indiana. Probably should have put the bottom screen on. Some of these are kind of funny. Oh well. What we got? Lillipup. Lillipup's another one I see a lot of, come to think of it. 1? Why is it named 1? Let's see, how is it? Nah. Alright, off it goes. Is that Litton's mentor reincarnated? Oh, don't bring that up. Come on. You'll make me sad. Dive Ball. Magikarp. What do I think about Zeora? Is that how you say that? Zeora? Zeora? I have not heard an official pronunciation for that one yet, so it's a weird name. Zeora. What do I think? I think it looks cool. I like its design. I never really looked up how it is, like, viably for battles. I hear it's really good. Like, doesn't it have some kind of ability that turns normal attacks into electric moves? So kind of like what was that attack? Electrify? Digimon, what? It does kind of look like a Digimon, doesn't it? I guess. I'm more surprised by the fact that it isn't an Ultra Beast. Aw, Amanda can't join voice chat yet. Dang it. It's too early on her end. That's what I get for starting at 9:30 in the morning, Central Time, I guess. Oh, well, I'm probably going to be doing this for a while. I'm a little bit paranoid, because it's like I said in prior stuff, like... I think I said this in like a speed art Q&A video on my own channel. There's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. But like, yeah, like I'm normally afraid to stream on days where my parents are home because they can interrupt me at any moment, and that kind of paranoids me. So I guess we'll see. I'll stream for a little while. I do kind of want to try to see if I can get Wonder Trade some good Pokemon here. What we got? Hariyama. Then, okay. Let's see. Nah. Alright, off it goes. How about you, Amanda? Remember E Honda? Who was E Honda? That sounds like a Punch-Out name, but... It's a move that turns normal moves into electric-type moves. So, okay, so it's a move, it's an attack, not an ability? Because if so, it just sounds like a better Electrify, because that's already an attack. Hey, where's he gonna be working? It is an attack. Huh. So it's just a better Electrify. So now what's the point of having Electrify? And unless Zero Aura is the only one that can learn it, which probably is the case. No, E-Honda is the Street Fighter character that made my brother want to be a sumo as a kid. Low-key want to rewatch the Punch-Out series you guys did. Oh, thanks. Like, that series I'm kind of iffy about. Like, I liked how it turned out. The only thing I didn't really like about it was the audio quality. Because that was before I got, like, my good Yeti mic here. And, like, so, like, my audio sounds like crap. And it's like on top of that, because Brian was a part of that Let's Play. That was back when before Brian was able to get a good audio recording setup. So we had Kenshi. We actually had Kenshi record everyone else's voices, and there was a lot of audio editing that needed to go into that. And even then, it still sounded really iffy to me. Because I think that was our first live Let's Play that we did since the Black Knight Let's Play, which is fine because we recorded that when we were all in MomoCon back in 2015. So, like, of course that one was easier to record because we all recorded our voices together. Akuhita. But yeah, now, like, just in general, I'm gonna be, like, like, if at some point I do kind of want to revisit the Punch-Out game, maybe just for the better audio quality, I don't know yet. I guess we'll see how that turns out. I know a game that I really want to go back and redo is Kirby 64. Because that was our very first Let's Play, and even though a lot of us had, you know, all this, you know, we were doing commentaries for over the Smash updates for so long, that was our first, like, real Let's Play that we did. So, like, we were a little hazy on it. Like, you know, first couple episodes it was just me and Danny, when really we should have waited for Ryan and Russell to become available immediately. And, like, there were whole parts in that Let's Play where frickin' Danny and I just went silent and just couldn't think of anything to say, and yeah, like, and that I felt that was not enough justice for my favorite 64 game. So, like, at some point I want to redo Kirby 64, and I want to redo it live. So, yeah, I don't know when I'll get around to that. I feel like probably in a few, I don't know when I want to redo that. I just know I want to. Vmon, welcome. Spyro Crash for Smash. Honestly, at this point, all bets are off. We already had Cloud, so maybe. And your boyfriend's working at a weed shop? A legal one? Like, what? Like, is it like, medical marijuana? Is that what it is? Like, is it like a pharmacy, Amanda? So what if Zora made normal type moves illegible for Electrium Z? I don't know. It is medical. Okay, cool. What's nifty? Like, is it a well-paying job? Like, will he actually get benefits from doing that? Or is it just a part-time job? That's an okay EV. Let's get rid of it. He doesn't tend to the plant itself, but they sell it like medical and stuff. Okay, or like medicine and stuff. Okay. Dude, if Spyro, Crash, and Cloud all ended up in Smash together, it would be a huge middle finger to all the PlayStation All-Stars. Honestly, yeah, it probably would be. Will you guys be doing Smash discussions for Smash 5 like you did for 4? I guess it would be different because there's no Miiverse pick of the day anymore. We will be. We definitely will be. Of course, it will be on the Spiffy. It will be on this channel, the SpiffyNeedleGeeks channel. We will be though. Like, we haven't really talked about it much right now because like the teaser that they gave us, there's not really much to talk about, and we would pretty much be mimicking or miming a lot of things that's been said a million times by a bunch of million other channels. So it's like we didn't really feel much of a need to really make a discussion video over it. When more information comes out, that's when we'll start saying. That's when we'll start, you know, picking up our discussions again for it. What's wrong with recreational? Oh. Let's see, rock and roll. I love rock and roll, but that's not a good one. So off you go. Let's see. Yeah, he'll get a lot of benefits for it. Full time, I think, 40+ hours on a good $13 an hour. I think that's not bad. That's more than I make. One of those shops that does recreational medical kind of dealios. See, what if Smash 5 got Crash, Spyro, and Abe? Abe from Abe's Odyssey? Oh, Ryan would lose his shit, but I doubt that. Like, do you think story mode might come back? Possibly. I know that was a big thing that was really missed from Smash 4, but I understand why Sakurai didn't want to do it. So, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I would like to see some kind of adventure mode, maybe, but I don't think we're going to get a story mode. Too bad. I recently finished my Wii Virtual Console collection. Nice. Remember when Abe was planned for PlayStation All-Stars? Yeah, I remember that. And then it got the game got the game's production, well, not production, like DLC stuff kind of just got canceled, I guess. By the way, where's Ryan? Ryan is either asleep or at work. Probably at work. Like, Ryan doesn't normally show up online until like later in the afternoon. Like, same for Danny. Oops, not mean to do that. Yes, it's a nice Zubat. So nice, I'm gonna trade it away to somebody else. I only want Bandana D, Rex, and another Kirby character. Okay, if we're gonna be getting into characters that we want, I know I've already kind of made public on Twitter that I really want Mimikyu to be a playable character. Like, I know everyone's kind of hankering more for Decidueye, but like, honestly, I think Mimikyu would be such a fun idea. Like, let's be real here. Plus, also let's be real, Mimikyu is way more popular than Decidueye. It just is. Now, speaking of which, Mimikyu! Oh, okay, cool. Alex awakes, which means Amanda can join the call now. Yay! Oh, I'm sorry, Vimon. You were asking if this was if this was Ryan talking. No, this is BJ. Brawl Fan 1. Yeah, like Bandana D, I'd like to see. Rex, I think, would be... Well, Rex and Pyra in some way. Like, that, they'd have to really get around to figure... Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
How be you?
I'd be good. I, like, just woke up, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna jump on stream then.
Hey. Shiny Mega Charizard Y, welcome. Let's see, I found out the reason Rondo of Blood didn't come to the US was on the TurboGrafx 16. Okay. My theory is that any game that just got its own Joy-Cons will be represented in Smash 5. It's like ARMS, Splatoon, and Mario so far. I can see an ARMS character getting in, like either like maybe like, you know, Springman and then Ribbon Girl, like as costumes together. I can see that happening. Like, I guess we'll see. Plus 2 returning veterans. Ralph, when the reason Rondo Bud didn't come to the US is a little long. Like, can I send you a YouTube personal message about why? You're on my Discord, aren't you, Vmon? Like, if you can probably post it there, and I can read it there. Esper. Oh well. So how about you, Amanda?
I'd be good. Just, you know, living life.
Living life.
Living life. I already told you about the whole job thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good Esper. I will keep that. Alright, so next up, let's get rid of this Drugaldi. You never used Discord, Vmon? Ah, that's a shame. Alright then. Like, yeah, if you want to send it as a personal message, you can. I won't be able. I probably won't be able to get to it for a while though. Maybe they can make a wireless GameCube controller for Smash Switch. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Or maybe some kind of weird controller that you can like slip the Joy-Cons into. I don't know. It'd probably be honestly, it'd probably be like a GameCube Pro controller. Honestly. That's why I think there'll be 2 returning veterans. Okay. What if it was like the Pokemon trainer and Rex would be running around fighting, and Pyra would be in the background giving him energy? Well, it's kind of how it does work. Like, I can see that happening. And then, like, Ladybug. Like, I think a cool idea, since, like, a big gimmick of Xenoblade 2 was that, you can have multiple blades. I do think a cool idea would maybe be, like, for Rex to have, like, 3 set blades. Like, one of them would obviously be Pyra, and then 2 other blades that are, like, that I guess were really popular enough. And then yeah, like, Rex would be, like, the main playable fighter, and then, like, and a weird makeshift kind of transformation kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought transforming characters back, since they no longer have the limitations of the 3DS, which was the reason why they took them out in the first place. Yeah, they can make it so that Rex can, like, change movesets or change attributes depending on who he has in the background. Like, for example, yeah, he has Pyra, which is the sword fighter. And then, like, just off the top of my head, like, let's say, like, I'm just spitballing here. Like maybe another character he can have that he can switch to is Finch, who has a hammer, and that would allow Rex to use hammers. And then maybe he can switch to what was another fucking character in that game? I forgot most of them. Ursula? Probably not Ursula, but like I said, I'm spitballing. Ursula was a claw fighter. Like, that would allow, you know, Rex to use claws. Like I said, I'm spitballing. I personally don't know the most popular of the blades. So, like, I'm sure they'd pick good ones for Rex, but that's kind of just an idea. Mithra? Mithra would make sense, but I feel like that'd be, like, for the idea that I just thought of, I feel like that'd be redundant. Like, I'm sure, like, if they do put Rex and Pyra in there, I'm sure they'll do something cool. I don't know, though. What do you think, Amanda? Or have you not played Xenoblade 2 yet?
I have not played Xenoblade 2, but my boyfriend has. He enjoyed it a lot better than, because at first we were just like, we were looking at the game, we were just like, eh, but then he really, really enjoyed it.
I ended up enjoying it way more than I thought I would, too. So, like, how far are we into the story mode? I don't want to spoil anyone on characters. The story mode of Xenoblade 2, I beat it. So, like, I've already beaten the whole game. But yeah, like, if you want to avoid spoilers just in general, like, I don't know. Ooh, a Scyther. And All I saw, BJ, is that it's not religious or violence. It's another kind of controversy, something a little Wait, what? What are you talking about?
With what? With Castlevania?
With Castlevania? I guess. Oh, Para, you're right. Rock. Rock would be a big one. I forgot about him. Yeah, because that was a big thing about Rock. Yeah, so Rock probably would be like maybe like a second blade for aside from Pyra for Rex. Oh, and I just thought of what the third one would be. Don't want to say it though, because that's huge spoilers. Because like, if they're going to give Rex 3 blades, Pyra, Rock, and then a third blade, I just remember.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. I don't want to say it because it is huge spoilers, but like. Yeah, I think that those probably would be the 3. That is a fantastic Scyther. Holy crap. I'm keeping that. Alright. Let's get rid of this Dugtrio. Yeah, I wonder... Okay. Caesar? What about Caesar? Like, about him being a playable character? In Smash? I mean, no, probably not. That'd be cool, though. Like, yeah, like, you know, Rex being able to have 3 different movesets with 3 different weapons. Like, the sword with Pyra, the double sides with Rock, and then the weapon that he gets from the third blade that I don't want to mention. What was that? What was that weapon again? I totally forgot.
I forget.
I was saying that Scyther was holding a metal coat. It was? Didn't evolve then. Oh, it did. Was it holding a metal coat? I'll double check that. No, it wasn't. Oh, shit. I needed this. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. An Adamant Ditto. I've been trying to get my hands on an Adamant Ditto for so fucking long, but I can never find one. Thank fucking god. Okay.
Yeah, breeding for Adamant nature's tame.
God damn it! I wish I did this sooner because I actually just did a lot of breeding for you know, some for the starters with the hidden abilities, Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio, and like I wanted Adamant Rowlets and Adamant Littens, but I didn't have, but like they were male, and like my whole process was really hard because I didn't have an Adamant Ditto to make things a little easier on myself. Dang it. Let's see.
Because me and Alec were trying to play Platinum a while back, and I wanted Larvitar to be part of my fucking team, and I could not get an Adamant Nature on it. I know I could have went for Jolly too. That's what Realm Wars recommended, but I really wanted an Adamant Nature. It did not happen for like 4 months of breeding. Yeah, I was just
Sabrina Stanton, welcome. Nah, I know your feel though.
It's just like, why? It was so painful.
Hone Edge. I'll send it off.
Looks like you get Adamantium and Monstrally. Oh, wait, I think Paras. I'm thinking he's talking about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon with the police officer when the Dittos are they're pretending to be people. But I was playing Platinum, so I couldn't do that. But for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, yeah, there is a thing where you can do that.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. There's a lot of side quests that I know were added in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that I never really got around to doing. Like, there's the Mimikyu one where to get a Z Crystal that I never did that I want to go do. I still need to do that. I want Mimikyu Z Crystal. Let's see. You just subscribe. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Let's see. BJ and Amanda, aren't you glad Spyro is back to his back and not in stupid Skylanders form? I was never bothered by that, but I will fully admit that the original design was was a little more appealing in the Skylanders design.
Yeah, okay, I think I've only played one Spyro game in my entire life, so I don't know much about it. but I have seen a lot of the Skylanders form, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all.
This is an outstanding Bagon. Who would just get rid of this? Wow. Okay, that's a keep. I mean, it's a female, so like, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a great Bagon. All right, let's get rid of this Galissapod. Getting some good drops today. Spyro was more like a Mario-style collectathon with stories and laughs. Yeah. Skylanders are stupid pay-to-play. You're not wrong. That's effectively what Disney Infinity was, and that didn't... Unfortunately, Disney Infinity didn't last very long, did it? Jesse from Finland. What are you going to give me, Jesse? It's in Olivia's hometown if you want to get them, BJ. They're level 29, so I think catching them should be quick. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the police building.
See, another Ditto.
For the cave.
I may not need to do that after getting all these Dittos. I guess let's see what kind of Ditto this is. Thick. I'm upset. Why is it named Thick? With 2 C's.
Because it's thick.
It's bold. Oh, you know what? This is probably one of those Ditto that he was just talking about. Because he said one of them was bold. It happens to be level 29. So...
Yeah, because it's, you can only get, like, Dittos from that event, I think. I don't think there's a place where you can actually go and catch Dittos.
No, there is. On top of the mountain. Right before you go, the electric trial. You can catch them there.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. This is nifty little trick that people actually do that involves Smeargle and Olden Muck, where like you know when SOS calling them, if I think what it is like you summon what you do is you summon Froakie. Wow. You first bring out a Smeargle against a Ditto, have Ditto transform into the Smeargle, then immediately change to Muck. And then have Muck, and then from there, the Muck only know the move Memento. So that way, every time a Ditto transforms into the Muck, so you have one Ditto that's sketching constantly, and then every other subsequent Ditto that, was that how you do? No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of this wrong. Because it's been so long since I did this. What it is like, you want to have a Smeargle that knows the attacks, refresh. No, okay, I just remembered. Fuck my life.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's been such a while. It's been so long since I did this. Okay, bye, Froakie. What was it? Shit. You wanted the Smeargle to know refresh.
Mm-hmm.
And then have the Ditto transform into the Smeargle that knows refresh. And then what you wanted to do is change to a Pokemon that can trick a Lepaberry onto the Ditto, onto the transformed Ditto. Then what you do is you change to Muck that only knows Memento. So then what would happen is every time the Ditto would SOS call for another Ditto, the Ditto would transform into your Muck, and then constantly keep killing itself using Memento. Meanwhile, the Ditto that transformed into the Smeargle would only be able to use Refresh, but then would keep refreshing the Lepaberry, so that way it never actually runs out of refreshes. So that Ditto will literally never die. And then, all you need to do is just keep mashing the A button on the Adamant Orbs to keep wasting your turn, so that way your Pokemon aren't doing anything. Meanwhile, the SOS-ing Dittos are over there killing themselves over and over again with Memento.
Seems very complicated.
Oh, this is actually a pretty good Zatsu. Okay, I'll keep this. It's complicated. Kind of, not really. But it's a good way to grind up Ditto on SOSs. So that way after killing off like 50 something Ditto, you can finally catch one, and it's guaranteed to have like 3 great IVs. Maybe more than that. Let's see. So BJ, like I said, with my Wii Virtual Console, I got stuff you can get only on the Wii: Star Wars Trilogy, Indiana Jones, Castlevania, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and a couple of Neo Geo games, and Secret of Mana. No, I've never played any of those games actually. I
have played Secret of Mana.
I know Danny's played that too.
Yeah, I never fully completed it. We were at the last boss, but we were playing it over the computer with the emulator, and the boss was just too complicated for me at the time. Between me and Tyler, and we just, I think I gave up one day, and we just never did it. And yeah, it was a mess.
This Gibble isn't bad. I'll keep this Gibble. Alright, time to trade off a Moltres. Someone's about to get a free Moltres. It's Zelda gameplay with Final Fantasy leveling up. I mean, I'm sure I'll try it at some point. I don't know when, though. My backlog's kind of long right now. And I just don't have time to play video games anymore. Yeah, my mom's vacuuming. God damn it. If she comes in here and starts vacuuming, I'm gonna get really upset. Can you hear that, Amanda?
Just slightly. It's not too bad.
I hate my life.
Yeah, I don't really hear it now.
Trading a Moltres for a Picky Peck. I still love Picky Peck. Honestly, Toucan probably is my favorite flying type now. I love it so much. You know what we still need in Pokemon? A hummingbird Pokemon.
Is it? No, we... nah... Hold on.
Do we have one? Am I just dumb?
Isn't the bee kind of one?
The bee? What bee?
Riombre thing. It kind of is one, but not.
You mean ribbon bee?
Ribbon bee.
No, that's not a hummingbird. That's a bug.
It's kind. It's kind of one. Shush. Yeah, I don't think we actually have like an actual hummingbird. But I know the
Marini.
Hold on.
It's the meanie Marini. Let's see. That is not bad. It's a special attacker, so that's probably why they sent it off, but like, hell, I'll take it. Alright, let's send off some Nihilego, because I have a lot of fucking Nihilego. V1, you saw that? You saw that fake leak too? I really wanted that to be real, goddamn, because I want a platypus Pokemon, and one is a starter.
Yeah, the platypus looks cute.
It's like, goddamn it, I really wanted that to be real.
I'm kind of glad it's not, because I think, honestly, like, the leaks have become a bit too rampant for the community. Yeah. With the last 2 games, like, everyone just instantly jumps on that stuff.
I suppose, but still, I want a platypus.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the new Pokemon they are making, maybe one of them is a platypus. It's not that platypus, but it will be a platypus.
Maybe. I can only dream, I guess. Okay, that vacuum is getting really close. I'm gonna start muting myself until I need to talk.
I actually don't hear it much.
You don't hear it? You sure? I
yeah,
hear it very clearly.
In the stream or from your headset?
Both. Either way. Like, does anyone hear a vacuuming in the background? Because chances are it's going to be going on for the next 2 hours. At some point, she's probably going to want to come in here.
I'm gonna silence my thing and see if I can hear it real quick from the stream itself.
Platypuddle. Oh, well, she just turned it off now. For like maybe 30 seconds. Scarlet Torchic, welcome. And now you can't hear it? Okay. Why is she vacuuming today? She normally vacuums on Sundays. What the hell? That was why I streamed today.
Yeah, I hear a slight buzz, but that's about it. It's just slight. It kind of just sounds like a computer fan, to be honest.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll move my mic away from the computer a little bit. Maybe that'll help that. Come on. Someone take this furfrou. I don't want it. Here we go. Good evening. Wonderful. From Wayland in Ohio.
Oh no, not Ohio.
What's wrong with Ohio?
Not Ohio.
What's wrong with Ohio?
It's Ohio, that's why.
Valid. Got a burb. Sorry, wallet. Hey BJ, I plan on starting commissions in order to help a friend out. Any advice for someone starting for the first time? Amanda, that's more of a you question.
Alright, so,
Ooh, that's a good
don't underprice yourself. Definitely don't underprice yourself. I would suggest going online. There's a calculator that can determine, or you could just do simple math, but you want to figure out your rates via the time that you're going to work on a piece. So, like, say you charge $2 an hour and you get a picture done in 4 hours. Therefore, you would charge yourself that amount of money for those hours. So you got to figure out where your skill level is to help determine what you're going to price your prices at. Be sure to set yourself up via the headshot, hip shot, and then full body rates as well, because you're going to have to divide those up for people who just want to get like a headshot of the character and they don't want to pay obviously a full price for a full body. If they can get it for a headshot price, be confident. One thing that a lot of people end up doing when they first start with commissions is they're a little bit too shy and they're not confident enough, and that kind of pushes people away from your artwork. If you're not confident about your artwork and you're not confident about your prices, people are going to sniff that out instantly. Make sure to list your do's and don'ts, because a lot of the times if you don't list your do's and don'ts, you will get someone asking for something that you wouldn't have thought of, and it can end up in a bad situation, or like they'll misinterpret something on the list and then bother you about it. So make sure you have a proper understanding of what you're gonna want to draw and what people are gonna want, kind of a thing. Upload lots. I'm assuming you already have an active art site wherever you're on, but make sure you upload lots and lots first before starting your commissions. Do not just start an account and then be like, hey guys, I'm open for commissions. You kind of need to set up yourself with previous experiences and works to show other people. If you're on DeviantArt and you're advertising your artwork, instantly put that stuff into PayPal groups. There's a lot of groups that advertise artwork if you're doing commissions. Don't be afraid. I'm currently in, I think, 141 groups to put all of my separate pieces of artworks in. So don't be afraid to take advantage of those groups that are out there, because they are definitely out there to help you. And trying to think what else. Make sure to set up proper rules if you're gonna have yourself be pay up front, make sure you list its pay up front. I would suggest doing invoices because invoices are protected via PayPal themselves. So if you have someone who, for whatever reason, would pay you and then take back their money, since it's under invoice, you can counterclaim that invoice, and you can make sure that they don't rip you off. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. That's all I can say. Oh, do slots. Also, do slots because if you just have your commissions just open all the time, it's gonna be a mess. So if you want to do a certain amount of commissions in the month or bi-weekly, so say you want to do 4 commissions for the week, put those slots up and people will come and grab them.
Right.
And yeah.
Hope that answers your question, Scarlett. Amanda's been doing commissions for a long time, way longer than I have, and I haven't even been able to do commissions for a little while, so it's like, it's a shame. Anyway.
I'm doing pretty good on my commissions, luckily. I actually just hit 800 watchers the other day.
Nice.
Pretty happy about that.
Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so if you guys actually want to, like, after the stream, I can actually try individualizing Amanda's whole little spiel there, and upload that separately as like advice to anyone who wants to watch that individually. Anyway, Vmon. By the way, BJ, I'm sorry I haven't been watching some LPs. Some of them I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but I already beat Paper Mario, so I might watch. That's all right, dude. Like you're not obligated to watch our Let's Plays. Like watch them at your Our channel is not a channel that we're relying on, you know, for any financial support or anything like that. We're doing this for fun. So it's like, if you don't want to watch a certain Let's Play, or any of our Let's Plays, you know, you don't need to. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just make sure you watch the content that you want to watch.
Yeah. Like, no one is obligated to do anything. Is it bad that I'm avoiding Let's Plays of games I never played? I want to experience them. No, it's not bad at all. Because that's you. That's all you.
Yeah.
Like, there are games, like, when it comes to Let's Plays, generally I'll watch Let's Plays of games that, yes, I've already played, and then of games that, and then Let's Plays of games that I know I'll probably never play. Like, generally for me, a Let's Play... Like, I don't watch just any Let's Play. For me, it's like, there are very specific people that I watch. Specific people that I actually enjoy. Like, it's, for me, it's less about the game itself and more about, you know, wanting to watch the person that's playing it. Like, for certain Let's Players, I love the Super Game Brothers. They're probably my favorite Let's Players on this site. Like, I really enjoy Brain Scratch Comms, who are kind of connected to that, so it's kind of, you know, duh. I'm actually starting to get back into Game Grumps. Game Grumps have been doing a lot recently that I'm actually really enjoying now, which kind of surprised me because there was a while when I wasn't watching them anymore, but now I'm watching them more often now. Who else am I watching? I'll still watch Chugga Conroy here and there. Like, for him, I guess it depends on what he's playing. This is big on.
I don't really watch any game YouTubers anymore, to be honest.
That's all right.
I think I watch like Oni Plays, but that's because I love Oni Plays a lot. Yeah, I feel bad because like I like Joel from is it Vsauce? I forget. You know Joel.
Yeah.
Mushroom Man, but I used to watch a lot of his stuff, but now I'm just like, ugh. And I don't want to go into a 2-hour stream. I'm just, yeah. Oh, who do you think Ash's last team members for the Sun and Moon anime will be?
He has 5 now, right? 'Cause I haven't actually been keeping up with the anime at all since the wedding episode. But I know at some point he does catch the Poiple, which I'm so happy about.
Yeah, his team currently is Pikachu, Rowlet, Lycanroc,
Lycanroc,
Torracat,
and
and
Poipole. Okay. Yeah.
Poipole.
So yeah, like as for his last member, I have no clue.
I have a feeling it's gonna be what was this generation's dragon's name?
Jingmo?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think it's gonna be that.
Maximilian, dude. I'll watch Maximilian on occasion. Like sometimes I'll watch like sometimes I'll watch like some stream highlights that he'll post on YouTube. Oh, no, someone that I actually do actively watch as a streamer is Lethero. Like whenever Lethero does a stream, I'll watch him. I don't really watch a whole lot of live streams, honestly. But Lethero is someone I will actively watch on live streams. Like, I really enjoyed Lethero's content. Poliwag.
Someone disliked the stream. Rude.
Oh. Oh well.
We're trying our best, okay?
Not really. I'm as lax as I can be right now.
I'm trying my best.
Probably doesn't like it because I'm not giving away free shinies everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't waste my time giving away free shinies, and I feel like it'd be cheating if I gen them. I don't even know how to gen shinies in Gen 7. I figured out how to do it in Gen 6, but that's Gen 6. So like, I don't know how to do it in Gen 7. So whatever. Kagoshima in Japan. Or is that Japan? Or is Kagoshima the name of the city? It's like I couldn't read his name.
I don't know. It's only showing the top screen.
Gumshoes. Is that totem gumshoes? It's kind of large. At least it looks large. I can't actually tell.
Gonna refresh the stream and see if it jumps up to speed a little.
Is this the totem gumshoes? I can't actually tell. These aren't bad.
Oh, yeah, I think that's totem.
Oh, hold on to it.
I think.
It looked rather large, like, compared to what I'm used to. So, like, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's level 20, so I think that is the totem one.
Okay. Who else in terms of Let's Plays do I watch nowadays? I sometimes watch the Super Best Friends. That one also depends on what they're playing. Who thinks Ash is releasing Lycanroc and Poipole at the end of the anime? Probably Poipole. Harder to see Lycanroc happening. Ooh, a Delmise.
Yeah, I think probably Poipole. They're gonna stick with Lycanroc, I think. But who knows? He's kind of weird about releasing Pokemon. I'm still surprised with the Goodra thing. It's just like,
well, I mean,
what?
That was a case. That was a case of it. You know, it was a lost Pokemon, and they brought it home, and they wanted to stay there. So like,
true.
Okay, that
true.
I get. It's a different story when Ash is just sitting. Well, I mean, okay. For one thing, Leo, welcome. But let's kind of think about all the Pokemon that Ash has released in the past. Butterfree is like the first major one that we all think about. Butterfree was released because, you know, it found love and it wanted to stay with her. So, okay. That's one thing. Let's think about the rest of them. Let's see. Gliscor, I know was one. Gliscor. What was Gliscor's thing? I don't even remember why I let that one go.
Okay.
Yeah, Greninja was one. You know what? Come to think of it,
oh,
I never actually.
Did he release the Gliscor?
Yeah, he did. When he didn't release it, he gave it to somebody else.
No, I don't like that.
Mr. Hero, welcome. Yeah, Greninja, I know. Like, I never actually finished the XYZ anime. Like, I saw like those really epic video episodes, and then I never actually finished it. Unfortunately, I need to go do that.
Okay.
Though.
Okay,
like,
let's see.
Greninja, I know he left Greninja and Kalos to be like its protector. That's why he did that. I don't know the reasoning why. Maybe it wanted to stay. I'm not actually sure.
The other two are like Pidgeot and Lapras, I think.
Pidgeot, he left to as the guardian of the Pidgey and Pidgeotto because of the Spearow and Fearow being assholes. Lapras, he left because it's actually the same reason for Gumi. Actually, Lapras was a lost baby, and by the time they found its family, you know, Lapras wanted to stay with the family, so Ash let it stay with the family. Generally, people seem to forget that most of the time, majority of the time, whenever Ash releases or lets a Pokemon go, it's usually for a wholesome reason. Like, people seem to forget that part. He gave Gliscor to a guy and left it to train to glide better. Okay. I guess. Oh,
wait.
That's actually a good narrate. I'll keep that.
I'm actually looking at all the list of released Pokemon. Oh wait, did Jessie release Wobbuffet?
No, she still has Wobbuffet.
For some reason, it's listing it as. Oh, he returns. Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, like Wobbuffet was absent during the entirety of Black and White, but then came back for Kalos.
Okay, that makes sense.
Gotta catch them all. That's more of a game thing, honestly. I mean, let's be real here. If they actually tried having Ash catch them all, that would be really bad for the story. Because it's like, the Pokemon anime generally tries to, you know, it generally will attempt and try. It's been doing so way better recently. But its main focus is to develop the Pokemon not just as creatures to fight, but as actual characters. And if Ash was catching every Pokemon left and right, that would be not only really bad for storytelling, but just really hard to try to develop them all. And they wouldn't be able to do that. The Pokemon would pretty much be relegated to just being, you know, creatures to fight with. They'd be no different than like the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh and shit like that. So it's like,
Yeah, plus...
Yep.
It's more like how people actually play Pokemon. People don't play Pokemon to catch, like, literally... Like, unless they have some sort of, like, collection they want to do. But usually people, like, stick around with, like, it's...
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, in Pokemon Origins, Red did catch them all, but also keep in mind how that story was told. The only Pokemon that was pretty much developed during that show was Charizard, and even then, not that much. It was more focused on Red. Whereas in the usual Pokemon anime with Ash, it develops all the characters and their Pokemon. So if they were sitting there catching every Pokemon left to right, they wouldn't be able to do that. Let's see, did actually
Just
catch the
actually...
Beware? No, they haven't caught the Beware yet, and it just follows them around.
Yeah, it just follows them.
Yeah, the Beware is treating them like it's young. That's kind of what's happening right now. They haven't actually caught it yet. They're too scared to. BJ and Amanda were a Pokemon programmer. What reward would you give as a reward for completing shiny forms in the Pokedex with all gender differences? What?
He's asking us if we were the ones who decided the reward for doing that, what would we give?
If somebody trade with me, I want to give you a shiny Deoxys. Okay, well, welcome Gaming with Beastwing. If you want, sure. Give me a second though. Like, yeah, let's focus on just Wonder Trading for now. Thank you, though. Yeah, we can do that a little later if you want. Like, what would be the reward we would give somebody? Like, are you asking if what if we would give a reward to somebody completing the entire Pokédex in every single form of Pokemon, both with genders and forms, as shiny? If we would give a reward, I mean,
I wouldn't. I would just be like, no, there's nothing.
I wouldn't the reward be the journey itself?
Yeah, because there's
the a million plus hours to have to do that.
There's not really. I don't think there'd be a proper reward for that, to be honest, because you've already caught all the shinies. So it's like the thing about like getting the Pokédex completed is getting the shiny charm. So you're just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the reward. I'm gonna get all the shinies. But in that case, you're already... reward
when you show the dex. I mean, if you go to the next level, oh, like, do you what do you think the professor would give you if you did that? I have no clue. I mean, it's like the big reward he already kind of gives is the shiny charm. What would he do beyond that? Like an IV charm that makes every Pokemon you catch have full IVs and perfect IVs? That'd be neat.
You get $1 million, but only in game.
Has there been any shiny Pokemon on the anime? Yeah, there has been.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, there's been quite a number. Like, Ash actually caught one. Ash has a shiny Noctowl. He caught one. There was the Red Gyarados. I know there was, like, a shiny Shuckle, a shiny Donphan at some point. There's been a number. Georgia
Technically
Mask.
shiny, what's the one from X and... Not X and Y. Is it X and Y? It's like a insect thing. Genesect? Yeah. Genesect
yeah, there was a movie about the red Genesect, yeah. Yeah, Georgia Mask, welcome. There's been a shiny Rayquaza. Yeah, that's right. There was the Hoopa movie with the shiny Rayquaza.
Not bad, the Hoopa movie.
And then, yeah, there was the Zoroark movie that had the shiny legendary beasts. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They were shiny in that movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been plenty of shinies. Was Noctowl the only shiny that Ash caught? I feel like he caught another one. I think it was just the Noctowl, but...
Pokemon Ash... Hold on. It might just be the... Yeah, I think it's just the Noctowl.
Okay. Which, honestly, I could never tell as a kid. Like... Because shiny Noctowl looks so similar to normal Noctowl, I never knew it was shiny until way later.
Yeah, same.
Were there any shinies in the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime? That I don't know. I don't think so. There might have been, but I can't remember if there were or not.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good Altaria. I'll keep that.
This is an edit. No. I don't think so far. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Yo-Yo Master's right. The shiny Charjabug. There was one. The shiny Charjabug.
Oh, never mind.
Remember the Speed Racer ass episode with the Charjabug races? Yeah, it was the red Charjabug. You're right. Let's see. DQXY Gamer, welcome.
Aren't you looking at all of this?
That episode was so fucking meta to me, because like we have the asshole nerd guys that are sitting here like, you know, we bred this Charjabug to be shiny and to have a timid nature with speed increasing IVs. So I'm just sitting here like so fucking mind blown. Like, wow, okay. Hey look, a Grebbin.
Yeah. So far in the anime, we've had a shiny Magneton, Onix, Magikarp from. A weird ass episode.
Gyarados, welcome.
Ditto, Dragonair, Noctowl, Aridios, Pichu from the Pichu Brothers thing. Shuck, I think? No. Oh no, it is the shiny, the not your Pichu thing. Shuckle, Donphan, Raikou, Entei, Suicune. Obviously, there was a Dustox, Swellow, Metagross, Rayquaza, Druddigon, Golurk, which is from the movie actually, Hydreigon, Genesect, Halucha, Phantom, and yeah, Charger Bug.
Okay. Let's see, Ashley. What do we think of Zerora? I think it's okay. Like, I don't like. I like its design, and I hear it's going to be really good competitively wise. I guess we'll see on that one.
I think it's just furry bait. I'm so tired of just because I saw it come out the red ball, so I know they're just gifting it. I am so done and over with gift Pokemon legendary events. I'm just like at this point, just put it in game, please. I'm tired of just getting it. It's so boring.
My friend jokes that Ash's dumbest release was Serena as he almost got a girlfriend. Oh my god, that's actually kind of savage. That was his first kiss, though, so there you go. Let's see. And there's... Oh, is there going to be a shiny Mimikyu? Huh, neat. Let's see.
What's the Onyx shiny? I thought it was a crystal thing. What do you mean?
There was a crystal. There was an Onyx made of crystal at some point in the Orange Islands. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm talking about a natural shiny.
Is that joke in bad taste? Nah. That's that. I do still ship Ash and Serena super hard.
Is there a Breloom? Do you mean shiny wise? Cause no.
Welcome back, Hypot. You wonder if Game Freak is? Yeah, they are. They already announced that they are. Like the next game is gonna be on the Switch.
Yeah.
Blah. Pineco or Pineco.
Ooh, Pineco.
How do you say that? Was it Pineco or Pineco? I can never remember.
I just caught Pineco. It might be Pineco, but that kind of sounds weird.
I feel like it's Pineco, but I can never remember. Yeah. It is just Pineco, okay.
Haha. Yeah. The better name wins.
I'm getting really agitated by all these names that are never said out loud, but have weird phonetical spellings. Like, I only just figured out from Fire Emblem Warriors that Tharja is Tharja and not Tharja or Tharja. It's Tharja. And then the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, it's Lusamine, and it is in fact Wick, not Wiki. It's Wick.
Damn, Wiki sounds cuter though. Nothing will be as bad as the Rayquaza thing. Our Arceus versus Arceus thing.
I don't even remember what the official pronunciation. Like I think I always interchange them like unconsciously. I don't remember. Brock.
I just say Arceus.
Yeah, Brock had Pineco. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I say Arceus and I say Rayquaza.
I think it actually may have been Arceus. Like from what I remember. From
yeah, I remember. I remember it being Arceus from the movie. I was just like, I'm just saying Arceus. Arceus sounds better. Fight me, YouTube.
You miss Brock? We saw Brock for a little bit. And he was honestly like the moment Brock took off his shirt in that Sun and Moon anime, I'm just sitting here like, okay, Brock, if you want to get girls, just leave your shirt off. Seriously. Dude, your abs are like, dude, your abs though.
Yeah, when he's not being an awkward flirt, he honestly probably could get a girl to be on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Hypot. Yeah, because remember, Savali's special ability is called the RKS system, so it is RKS.
Yeah, I just want to say RC.
So with Mewtwo having a Mega Evolution, is he stronger than RKS? I think, stat-wise, yes. Though Rayquaza beats both of them, so... Caterpie. Bye, Caterpie.
Now our Arceus is gonna get Mega Evolution.
Oh, jeez, please no.
I think.
Oh, that was an episode, wasn't it, Hypot? Yeah, like there was an episode where a girl actually really liked Brock and like wanted to marry him, and he was like super uncomfortable about it. Like I feel like that's like the ultimate.
That with.
I feel like you should have learned something from that experience, but no, he's still a huge pervert.
Oh yeah, I see her, the blue hair chick. She's kind of cute.
Like Brock is literally that guy. Like wants to flirt with every girl he sees, but the moment he gets flirted back with, he doesn't know what to do.
I think the most fucked up episode is like the one with James where he's like being forced to marry that girl.
I remember that, yeah, because he comes from like a
the
rich
one that
family.
looks like Jesse. Yeah. I was really fucked up. I was just like, no wonder the kid ran away.
Last thing I'll say in the anime is if they do the same thing that they did to Brock with him coming back after the Orange Islands with Serena for Gen 8, I'd be happy and surprised. I would be too. That'd be neat, but you know they're not going to do that because, like, the writers of the show actually do say that they do want different girls to be in, like, and this is really shitty. I don't like this at all, but it's like the old writers of the show actually did say that they want to have a new female companion for Ash in each series because they want new eye candy for each series. They actually said that. And it's like, come on. For one thing, they're all 10. What the fuck, guys? And two, come on. That's just really shitty in general. Substriker. I'm your 700 subscriber. Wait, really? We have 700? You made 700? Look at that shit. Magic cart. Yeah, we do. Sure enough. Thanks, dude. Yeah, thank you everybody for thank you everybody. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. I'm sure Danny, Ryan, and Russell will be excited to hear about that.
Climbing up there.
So a green snake and mutant purple cat is more powerful than a goat god. Yeah, pretty much. Who's to say they won't have a brilliant idea with 2 girls? They can make money off 2 cute, I mean, we're kind of already doing that now. Because technically, remember Sun and Moon? Ash doesn't really have traveling companions. He has classmates, which, you know, and there's 3 girls there.
Yeah. Plus, they're introducing new girls with the movies, like I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. The Gengaro girl. Okay, in the movie, there's a new girl introduced with like multicolored hair. It's supposed to be the same. Oh, her,
yeah. What was her name?
It's supposed to be. I don't know her name, but she's. You know what Jinx is? Like the whole phase of being like getting spray tans. Oh yeah,
because she wears all that makeup. You're right.
Yeah, that's what she's supposed to be.
Lisa, is that her name?
Yeah, Lisa. Wait, my boyfriend just said that. What is it, babe? Gangaro. Yeah, Gangaro, Japanese clothing style.
Okay.
I mean, and plus, I think I read online that Sun and Moon has made some of the most popular like female characters in all of Pokemon history now.
Between Lusamine, Wick, Olivia. Ah, creepy hands. Silas sent over Wait, Silas from Fire Emblem Fates? He plays Pokemon?
They can't milk Ash forever. People will get tired of Ash. Japanese kids say otherwise. The only reason why Ash is still in the anime is because of kids. They really attach onto him for some reason.
And to be fair, Ash has been getting better. As of X and Y, he's been getting... He got awesome. And Sun and Moon, they're still doing really good with him. Do I think the anime Sun and Moon anime is bad? No, I think it's actually really good. I really enjoy it, honestly.
I haven't watched since episode 15. It seemed pretty okay. Not something that I would continue to watch,
only
but...
15, Amanda, it gets way better. It gets way better. Like, have you heard about episode 21 of the anime?
No.
You will cry.
I don't want to cry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vmon. I still think XYZ is better. Like, XYZ was phenomenal. I love that anime so much. But Sun and Moon, I think, is really good on its own merits, too. If you can go into a game and change the heart of one bad guy in the game or anime, who would you change and why? Oh, that's an interesting question.
I would go save Cyrus. I'm sorry.
Cyrus? Why? Fuck that guy.
No, he had a really hard fucking childhood, and I feel bad for him.
Wait,
like, okay,
before we continue this,
Sorry.
what Cyrus are you talking about before we continue this?
Sorry. What was your question?
What Cyrus? Which Cyrus are we talking about? Because I was thinking of the Cyrus from Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, I'm talking about that one.
Okay, fuck that guy.
I love Cyrus a lot. I think he's a lot of redeemable qualities to him, actually, but he just... Because, like, they brought him back for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon and everything, and just, like, I felt so bad for him. So bad for him, because, like, he just wanted his own little world. He was just kind of screwed up and probably kind of depressed, to be honest. I felt really bad for him. He just wanted to go back to his world. He didn't really care about taking over the world of Sun and Moon and everything.
Tracy,
he just wanted to go back to his own place. I had to be a little quiet. I'm being too loud.
Oh.
But...
Really? You don't sound very loud.
And people are sleeping.
Ah. They should make Pokemon Black and White too. Wait, what? They already made that.
They already...
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, for remakes?
I mean, I liked not Simon, Black and White too, but I don't know if it needs a remake right now. The next on the block should really be like Diamond and Pearl, probably, or just Platinum. Just remake Platinum. That's all you need to do.
They just skip Gen 4 entirely. You go straight to Gen 5.
No. Don't. My Diamond and Pearl needs acknowledgement. It did a lot good for the Pokemon series, and everyone just kind of... Luckily now, people are like, yeah, the Diamond and Pearl was a good game, but just like, it got a lot of hate for the longest of time. And I was just like, but if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have so many things. Literally, one of the best, like, features for, because everyone liked the Pokemon following you in Soul Silver and everything. That first came in Platinum and Diamond and Pearl with the little playground place.
To be fair,
for
they
Pokemon
didn't start that. That started with Pikachu. So.
Well, yeah, true, Pikachu. But
if the Ultra Wormhole can take you to the world of Red and Blue and Ruby, can it take you to the world of the anime and mangas? I think that's actually kind of the implication that's happening, because remember, we get Ash Greninja in the game, and that's like the first ever, like, you know, reference to the anime that the game's ever had. So I think that's the implication of what's going on. Like, the anime and the game world's like two separate universes.
What shiny Pokemon do you two have?
I have a lot. So, like...
I have a lot, too.
Like, I don't actively hunt for shinies. I kind of just come across them a whole lot, and my friends and sister hate me for it.
Yeah. Trying to think of my list. Like, Roserade. I had a Ponyta. Like, I caught like a few shinies, and I heard probably like 1 or 2 in Diamond. And those were Ponyta and Roserade. Well, not Roserade, but pre-evolution. And then Nidoran shiny from Soul Silver. And a few others. And I've caught the most in like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, obviously, because the stuff is a lot higher. So like Ultra Beasts and stuff. And Legendaries, a few shinies.
Scarlet Torchic. Pearl was actually my sister Sophia's favorite, first Pokemon game as well, but she never beat it because she kept restarting it. She was like too young to comprehend the idea of beating it. Let's see.
Oh, Mystery Dungeons Explorer of Darkness is also pretty good.
Yeah, I love the mystery. I want to do one for the channel here pretty soon. Like
you should do Sky. You should do Sky.
I never played Sky.
You should play Sky.
I need to try it out because I'm sure that's like the Emerald version of like Time and Darkness. So like, I should.
It's really good. Those 3 sets of games in the Mystery Dungeon series are my favorite. Like the first game is pretty good, but like the second set of games are just they're good. And they made me cry a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, basically the Emerald of the series.
Have you ever seen the meme of what's under a Diglett being a Diglett from an alternate game? That'd be pretty funny. Let me rephrase that, BJ. What if the reason Smash 5 is coming out in 2018 after only 2 years was to replicate the Melee physics, since Melee only took 2 years after Smash 64? I mean, if that happened, the Melee players would still play Melee, and they'd find something to hate about it. Another frickin' Abra. So if Ash is your dad and Sun and Moon, I guess Serena won't be his wife. No, I won't accept anything else. There's a breeding for shiny technique where if you put a Pokemon with different languages in the daycare, it's called the Masuda method. I know about that. Yeah, I know about that. But like I really don't actually care about shinies myself. Generally, if I find one, I'll keep it. But like I'm never gonna go out of my way to actually find one. If you could make a Pokemon game, what would you name it? Like, what would be the versions? I don't know.
I don't really know.
I mean, what else could I think about that hasn't already been thought about by literally every Pokemon fan hack emulator dude?
Yeah, basically.
And I'm sure I can name one, but then it'll probably already exist as a ROM hack.
Yeah.
Spinda. Wait, hold on a second. We brought up earlier about the idea of having to capture every single form of a shiny Pokemon. Does that include every single possible spot combination for Spinda? That's
like impossible.
Yeah, exactly. It's already impossible. It's already impossible to get every single spot form of a normal Spinda, let alone a shiny one. I have to wonder, why did they give that treatment to Spinda, not to other Pokemon?
They just really like Spindig. Plus, if they would have to do that again, I think they would want to just not. Just keep it a one Pokemon. I mean, hell, they got rid of gender-specific traits. So they're definitely not gonna probably give a Pokemon the same treatment as Spinda.
Grubbin.
Could Guzzlord be more of a Pokemon and not of an Ultra Beast because it was in the Pokemon world, but in Ruin? I
mean,
don't know what that means technically.
The definition of an Ultra Beast is a Pokemon from a different dimension.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Maybe?
How about Return of Black and White?
Skip Devon and Pearl. Go straight to Black and White.
If they're gonna remake any freaking Black and White series, just do the sequels, please. The sequels are a lot better.
Well, I mean, how? Because that wouldn't make sense. Like,
in my world, it makes sense.
Contextually wise.
Shush. We're just gonna skip over the first set.
If there is a Black and White remake, and Zebstrika can't learn high horsepower, I will Dragon Rage. You'd think you'd be able to learn that. Snorlax can learn it, apparently. But I feel like high horsepower really isn't directly a thing that has to do with horses. I think it's more of a thing that... I think it's more of a kick with a lot of weight behind it. That's why Pokemon like Mudsdale and Snorlax can learn it, because those are two really heavy Pokemon. Christopher Roberts, welcome.
More people.
Wait, did I just trade a Grubbin and get another Grubbin? What the hell?
Amanda, can I ask you if this is as bad as the Sonic fan base? What do you mean?
Oh, regarding Castlevania or Undertale?
Oh, Castlevania not at all? I don't think I've ever seen the Castlevania fan base be, like, crazy or anything. And yeah, the Undertale fandom has the unfortunate thing of being on Steam. So whenever a game like that gets put on Steam, kids kind of latch onto it. Like, very cringy people and cringy kids. So that's usually death sentence kind of thing. Castlevania fans hated Judgment because Art and Gabe Simmons. Oh, you mean the fighter game? Because I didn't really have any interest in Judgment either, if that's the one I'm thinking about. I think they just didn't like it because it was kind of that, and then it was a fighting game, which it was kind of awkward. So I really don't really turn to Castlevania for a fighter game.
No clue.
It's kind of why I don't like the newer Castlevania games, because they kind of ruined what they had, to be honest. The newer games are very, very trashy and not made very well.
One of the episodes of SNG Plays Miitopia is where Tenny turned Yandere on Plat. Yeah. I need to get on Russell about that. He hasn't uploaded an episode in a while, and I have no clue why. Because he has episodes ready. We recorded a bunch. I don't know why he's not uploaded them. I need to get onto him about that. Kick his ass or something. Everyone go yell at Russell. Tell him you want more Miitopia.
I'm not allowed to have a different... no, you're allowed to have a different opinion. Just like I'm allowed to have a different opinion. It's just their opinions. Is Castlevania now worse than Sonic? Well, they're two different sets of games, so you can't really compare the styles at all. But I would say the quality of Castlevania has drastically dropped with the newer set of games.
BJ, why do people hate me for liking one game in a series? Because people don't like opinions that are worse than that aren't theirs. Ignore them. Ooh, look, Dupiter. Do you think they stopped doing the third definitive version of like Gray Z and Stars so they can remake on Switch because Switch isn't the thing you buy two of to trade Pokemon with? Like, they really haven't, because here's the thing. Here's the bad thing. Stars, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is effectively what Stars would have been anyway. It's the same exact formula. It's a remake of the first generation of the game, but with improved things and a lot of changes. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is Stars. There's no reason for people to get upset about that. It's because even if it was just called Stars and was one version instead of two, it would have been the exact same thing. So there's really no reason for people to get upset about it like that. Gray, Z, I don't know why they didn't make a third version of Kalos. No clue. Especially since the anime straight up says XYZ, and they even had a Pokemon set up for it, Zygarde. I don't know why they never made a Z. I have no clue.
Because they hate us.
Do I like Salamence? I think it's okay. I don't love it or anything. I think it's fine.
It's a fat boy.
Remember the Sprite prank videos I used to make? Yeah, I remember those. Back when I had all the time in the world to make anything I wanted.
BJ and Amanda, little do they know, in the Japanese manual of Castlevania, Simon Belmont was scripted as a Bishonen knight instead of a barbarian. A barbarian look for the well, yeah, I know that.
Inkay!
Yeah. Like, I've never seen Simon as a barbarian like everyone else does, to be honest. It doesn't really fit the Castlevania style to begin with, because a lot of their characters, especially with male, tend to be more kind of not really like, well, they're not like barbarians, but they're more kind of like sleek. There's like a few like femboys in there that usually happens, and that's kind of what happens with like anime games to begin with. So I don't mind that. I just, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense together.
Oh, you know what? Russell just got back to me. I'm asking him if he wants to join my stream. Let's see what he says.
Oh, I was gonna ask, do you want me to like tweet out the stream to my watchers?
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, I'll just put like some rules of be kind, be curious kind of thing, because it's coming from my DA, so.
Ooh, shit, you know what? I think I want to hold on to the snow run.
Okay, I tweeted it out. I put in the live stream currently, just kind of talking with friends and doing Pokemon stuff if you want to join. But 1, be respectful, and 2, be respectful, please. No mention of kink stuff.
XXX swag, swagnomite, hashtag YOLO 420 blaze it XXX. Welcome.
That is definitely not one of my people.
I can't believe I just said that without stuttering. Thoughts on Trump's missile attack on Syria? He's about to start another war. Next. Or are they not? Trump's not allowed on my site.
And yeah. No, I don't want to be depressed right now. No, that. Amanda, what is your account? On what here DeviantArt? Because here it's just Axiom Lexic, so I'll just type in the chat.
Yeah.
On my DeviantArt, it's something else. I'm not gonna mention my DeviantArt.
Alright, cool. Russell says he'll join in a bit.
Hey.
Celestial is a generous trade, yeah. Well, I mean, not that generous, if only because it's like an Ultra Sun Ultraman, you can catch as many of these fuckers as you want. So it's like...
Yeah.
And I got a snack for it.
Thoughts on Chris Raygun? He's a skeptic. I think he's part of the skeptic community on YouTube. He's pretty neato. I know he's dating Lacey Green now, and has kind of helped her out with her own opinions and straightened her out and everything. So that's nice. I don't know if he's gotten into controversies or anything. I know he kind of. I know the joke with him is that he looks like low grade items, but that's about it. I need to watch him a little bit more. I don't really watch him much. I think the only skeptic people I still watch are like Blair White and Shoe on Head, but I kind of only watch them because they're funny and they don't really annoy me that much.
No, Vmon, I haven't read your thing yet. I haven't read your message just yet. Because because I am currently in the middle of the streaming and I don't want to mess anything up right now. Foolish Tunes, welcome. How you doing, dude? What'd you miss? Not much. I'm literally just trading, and I haven't gotten anything interesting. So, what will Necrozma do in this anime? Well, we saw the they did make a poster showing. Like an anime poster showing Dawn and Dusk Necrozma, so we may be seeing it soon.
He's gonna be a cold boy on the mountain.
Oh, okay, no problem. Sorry, dude. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and Alakazam. Yeah, sorry, Vmon. I misread that.
I don't know why people subscribe to my YouTube. I don't really make any content. I have 34 subscribers just from voice acting in your thing.
That is not a bad Alakazam. I won't keep that.
I don't like making videos. I'm very bad at talking.
No, it came to me as I got it as an Alakazam. Like, I'm going to assume maybe it started out as a Kadabra at some point, but then just got Wonder Traded everywhere. Hey, there's Russell.
Oh, shut up, Brandon.
Get in this call, boy.
Advertising your Twitch. I'm gonna fight you on the street.
You all should follow Russell on Twitch. He and his girlfriend make good content on Twitch, and then you should and then Russell should tell all of his Twitch followers to follow us here.
I'm gonna fight him on the street. 1v1.
Okay, 5. Okay, this is confusing to me. Was it last night or today? I forget. I was doing a little bit of Wonder Trading last night. I got a Lillipup that was just named 1. Now I'm getting a Ralts that's just named 5. Did I get them from the same person? That's weird.
It's all a scheme. I think in the new Sun and Moon intro, we see Popio in the back. No light, maybe Necrozma took it all. I haven't seen the new intro.
I haven't either. Like I said, I need to catch up with the Sun and Moon anime. The last episode I saw was The Wedding. Which I really liked that episode, except for the fact that Faba was there. Who the fuck invited Faba? Fuck Faba.
I wish there was more Ultra Megalopolis. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed I couldn't really explore more of it, to be honest, but, you know.
Reaction if SNG gets its own version of Monster Musume? What's Monster Musume?
First of all, BJ would not be into that kind of content. I would. I like Monster Musume.
The hell? A communication error has occurred. Press the power button and end the game? What the hell? What happened?
Yeah, BJ, it's kind of like, it's not hentai, but it's like, there. It's this guy that lives with like a harem of like monster girls. So, I don't understand what he means in connection to the channel, though. Do you mean BJ himself or just the whole channel?
Faba works for Konami.
Why?
The funny thing is, the concept art of Beware released after Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Beware can be seen hugging both Ash and Serena in separate arms. Why would they do that if she's... Well, I mean, more than likely, they probably had a lot of these Pokemon conceptualized before a lot of the human characters were, and they probably just used Serena as a placeholder.
Yeah. Plus, like, artists like just drawing stuff of character. I mean, there's like Olivia, like the sketch book for the game, just like reading, like, I forget if it was like shoujo manga or something. She was reading something that gave into her character more that's not seen in the actual game.
Oh, hey, Devin's online. Should get Devin in here.
And now my cat's just gonna sit in front of me. Okay, lay down. I hate being loud. Lay down. Sorry if you hear my cat purring.
Okay, so there was a communication error, but it still gave me a Baneri, so maybe the person that was trading me the Baneri shut his game off before the trade ended? Huh.
Thoughts on recent channel Awesome Backlash? Oh god, that whole stuff is a mess.
It's hard for me to say anything on that because I don't know much about it. Like, I heard, like, the only things I heard about it was, like, there was apparently some issues with, like, content creators back when Channel Awesome was Channel Awesome. Like, I don't know much about it, so right now I have no opinion.
Just a lot of mistreatment and, like, sexism towards, like, the females on the cast and stuff, and just no planning pre-hand and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
That's interesting, considering that's... Wow, because... Like, from the Walker Brothers themselves, or from somebody else?
No, from the guy, because Doug signed over the Nostalgia Critic years ago. He doesn't own the Nostalgia Critic, that's why he keeps continuing to stick with it. But the guy who runs Channel Awesome, Mike something, owns the character now, and he's the one who's done like sexual harassment against women and stuff on the cast. But Doug has actively like hidden a lot of this stuff, kind of. So he's in the know, but he just didn't speak up about it. I mean, hell, he made a rape joke about Lindsay, the nostalgia chick, like years ago, and everyone was fine with that. So it's just like,
Well, it's not okay either way, but
yeah. Yeah, I'm saying on the cast, like he's the one who wrote the joke. I was just like, yeah.
Let's see. Anyway, I wish event Pokemon would just become DLC. No more events. We had enough of this. Be here at this time crap. Why would deal? They're probably. I think it's just because it's just how they've always done it. Like that's like even back in Red and Blue, that's just kind of how it always worked. Like when you had to go like the Toys R Us for them to put the Pokemon in your cartridge and shit like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, for those like they're like, I miss the events. Like I like going to Toys R Us and getting like a flute and then like playing it on game. Like all this stuff, like everything for Diamond and Pearl did that pretty decently, and you went somewhere and did something for those events and everything. But just handing them to us, it's just kind of like, eh.
So it sounds more like Mike. Yeah, that this Mike guy is just the actual scumbag. And there's really nothing that Doug Walker can do about it, because yeah, if Mike owns the character, then it sounds like that Mike's just kind of that Doug's kind of just in a bad position right now.
Yeah. he's not gonna branch off from Nostalgia Critic because he tried doing that and he did not make any money from it. So now that he signed over Nostalgia Critic to someone else, he's basically screwed, kind of.
Fan codes? Oh, you know what? Actually, here, let me do this. Because at some point, some point later on in the stream, I wouldn't mind doing some battles or some trades if you guys want to. Like, give me a. You know what? I probably should put this not in the chat in my stream. Hold on. I'll do that later, guys. Yeah, later on if you guys want me to, I'll post my my Captured DS's friend code into the stream. And then if you guys want to trade, yeah, we trade or battle. We can do that later on. I would like to get a battle with Russell because Russell's like my rival when it comes to Pokemon. But I do want to do a lot of Wonder Trading first.
I think a few of my fans jumped in earlier, but I think they kind of jumped out.
Charmander! It's the Char Boy.
From scale to how to silver, how fierce is your rivalry?
Between me and Russell?
Yes.
I think it's more of a how, honestly. Oh, shit. That's a cool Charmander. Oh, that's solar power, too. Interesting. It's alright. Yeah, I don't need a solar power Charmander because more often than not, if I'm using a Charizard, I'm using Mega Charizard, so.
I'd be a little scared if your rivalry was silver. Right? just a little worried. Prepare for the return of the Humpy Monkey Tribe versus the Uganda Knuckles on SNG Death Battle.
Give me a second, guys. My mom just walked into the room.
What if your rivalry was with Barry? Well, that'd be a fun rivalry because I actually really like Barry. Barry's fun.
Okay, yeah, she was just trying to find a chord. Anyway, let's see. Bonsly. Off you go.
I might need to go make breakfast soon.
What kind of breakfast?
Probably just oatmeal and fruit. Or I might just get fruit.
Something that I know my sister has been eating a lot, like every day for breakfast, is just cut up strawberries covered in chocolate syrup.
Well, the chocolate syrup probably isn't the best, but the fruit definitely is. Huh? Amanda, do you think that's not very fair for the time? What? The... on. I'm not sure, because I've never played Castlevania 64. It kind of looked a little too cheap. I don't know, it didn't look fun to me all that much. I kind of stick with my DS games for it, to be honest.
See, Christopher Roberts. BJ, you should bring back the pranks in some form. Like I said, if I do, I need to find a lot more time to do so first. Like, I wouldn't mind doing so, but I have to think of a whole lot more ideas and how I'd even go along with them.
Oh shit, Highlander's here.
Hey, Highlander, welcome. Okay, this is creepy. This person from Japan is like nothing. Nothing. Okay?
By the way, with all the characters in the Sonic series has, how many do you think will be in the new racing game? Probably just kind of the, like, main kind of characters you expect with a few, like, extra little sprinkles in of, like, some special characters, like probably Shadow or something.
Like, think of it this way: who shows up in the Olympic Games? And there's your answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, Oreos for breakfast? Honestly, that sounds amazing.
It is until you're passing out on the floor from the after effect. But I've had to change my diet up a lot more recently. So I had to stick away from chocolate and Oreos and all that stuff, and I miss it after. See, because like I went from my home life of like not getting like any snack foods or anything. You remember how it was, and then like a sudden rush of it, and then like like a year later, I'm like 100 pounds more than I should be.
Yeah.
So just like, yeah, I'm gonna set myself back and probably eat a little bit more healthy so I don't die.
Let's see, BJ, does that sound like a game you'd play? Zelda Puzzles and Combat, Resident Evil style monsters and horror mixed with 4 long character stories that each take 16 hours and multiple endings? Probably not, because all of those things you just mentioned, I really don't play. I never really cared for Zelda games, aside from Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the Wild. I love those 2 games. I never really cared for Resident Evil either, so, like, honestly, probably not myself. Wow, I just traded a Mudbray to get this 11 Vulpix, and now I'm trading the 11 Vulpix for another Mudbray. Tubao? What kind of name is Tubao?
Tubao.
This is actually a fairly decent Mudbray. Like, not for a Mudbray, but for breeding it can be pretty good for something. I'll keep it. Alright, now for another Celesteela. And hopefully my mom doesn't come back. Anyway.
Wow.
Like, does she not see me here streaming? Clearly she doesn't care. Anyway. My Pikachu is nicknamed Shockrat. So who wants the free Celesteela? Someone from Japan. And Tokushima. I still remember how dumbfounded I was when I caught a Celesteela and it turned out to be shiny. I didn't even realize it until after I caught it. Like I didn't even notice for some reason. Like it was just white and I didn't catch on. It wasn't until after I caught it and looked at it and saw the little red star next to it. Bet you there's a Pokemon parody out there that actually shows the breeding cycle. Sure.
Hmm? Yeah. I remember.
This is a great Smeargle, actually. I'll keep that. Alright, now to get rid of a Cresselia. Have a Cresselia, folks. Have a Cresselia world. Who's getting a free Cresselia? Another person from Japan, from Saitama. Saitama. What is Saitama giving me? A young goose. I feel like I kind of want there to be this thing, and maybe future games for Wonder Trade where like I kind of want there to be this thing where like if a Pokemon is Wonder Traded like too often, like if the system catches a Pokemon that's been like traded like that's literally been traded like 5 or 6 times in a row, that it just deletes it. You get it out of the system.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice for like all the friggin' like lower Pokemon that no one really needs traded.
.350s is good for a 100 level max of physical and special attack, right? I think that's actually a little. That might be a little bit low. I'm not actually sure, though. I think you're asking kind of the wrong person here. Linda from the United Kingdom. When is the Kingdom Hearts LP? Oh, no freaking clue, dude. Because, like, we obviously want to do them in order. We don't know who's doing what. Like, I want to do 2 at some point. And probably Birth by Sleep as well. I don't know who's doing 1, though.
Oh, BJ, I think your mic just...
What?
For some reason, your mic just is getting a little worse on Discord for some reason.
Worse than Discord? Okay, weird.
It kind of fixed now, but quality is vastly different.
Well, does it sound different in the video?
Yeah.
Then I don't care.
Wow, I don't get quality control. They get quality control.
But yeah, like, honestly, I'm kind of scared to do Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays, specifically because of Danny. Because, like, Danny likes Kingdom Hearts, but she hates Square Enix because of their recent actions. So, like, I feel like she'll just be shit-talking the entire time.
I mean, it's saying something. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be entertaining.
Like, I'm sure it will be, too. Plus, that's a Let's Play that if I were to do that, I want to do it live as well. Like, honestly, I kind of just want to keep doing my Let's Plays live. Like, unless the game would literally just be way too boring to just to sit on live, and it'd be easier to handle post. Like, I want to try to just start doing all my Let's Plays live if I can. Got a punchy crap. Danny is not here, Christopher Roberts. Danny's probably at work right now. This is Amanda who's here.
Yeah. I now take Danny's place. I am no longer Amanda. I am Danny.
Amanda is now Danny too. Just like how Brian is pretty much Russell too.
Replacements.
Adam from the United Kingdom. Will there be a Kid Icarus game for the Switch? I want to... oh, for the Switch? Oh, I don't know. Another frickin' Abra. Oh, you were... Oh, Christopher, you were there for that? Yeah, during the whole meta thing? Yeah, that was a while back. Like, do you remember that, Amanda?
What, the
Meta?
The commentary community
thing? With the guy named Meta, who was like something happened like between where he just did things that just made Danny really uncomfortable.
That was a lot of people, man. I mean, we had someone humping their PS4. Like, not even Christian. It was who was it? Someone who was like commentating with like Raven from Teen Titans as their icon.
maybe. LD Creator, welcome. Amanda, do you have a Twitter? Yes, she does have a Twitter.
Yes, I do.
View at your own discretion.
Yeah, I would suggest if you're not 18, you don't go check it, but I can link it, I guess, if I have rights to. Do I have rights to?
In the chat?
Yeah.
Let me see. I think I made you a mod. Let me double check that.
Make me a mod. I will have all the power.
Well, if you weren't a mod, if you weren't a mod then, you are now. So, have fun. Cubone!
Okay.
Amanda can now ban everyone as she sees fit, except she won't, because if she does, I will take away those mod powers.
Aw, it's okay. I would only ban people if they're actually doing something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Ooh, this is actually a really good Cubone. And with the ability Rockhead, wow. Okay, I'll keep that. I mean, I already have a couple of Alolan Marowaks that I really like, but why not? I'll keep it. Alright, Regice. Someone can have a Regice. Yeah, but I personally want Crash, Spyro, Waluigi, Bandana D, Paper Mario, King K. Rool, and Simon Belmont for Smash. Okay.
The link didn't work. It should. Just... I mean, if you can't do that,
I just clicked it. It's saying that page doesn't exist. You're invisible. You're invisible, Amanda. I can't believe it.
Yesterday I checked if I was shadow banned or anything. I'm not. I'm so good. I'm rocking. Oh, apparently now it works. There you go.
All right.
Don't know why it wouldn't be. Oh yeah, my Twitter like turned 7 years old the other day. I was just like, okay. Did not realize I've had it for that long.
Dark King Slayer, welcome. And I leave you butthurt. Welcome. What a name.
Wonder if any of these people from my DeviantArt... Is anyone here from my DeviantArt? Just asking. I'm asking between the two that just joined, because obviously the other people that haven't been in here are not.
So you got a guy from South Korea. What is my next Q&A? Whenever I get enough questions for it.
Yeah.
Any whoopers? Nope, no whoopers yet. Got a little gap.
So, have any of you guys ever imported a DS game from the United Kingdoms? I want to know if imports on the DS work without any issues or concern. No, I have not.
And I think that also depends on whether or not the game in question is region locked or not.
Yeah, because I think a lot of that is region locked. It only just started not being region locked kind of recently with the Switch, to be honest. Or the 3DS, if you, like, hack it or something. But
I got a question. When do 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon? When there are 4 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, but don't ask me questions here though, because if you ask me questions here, I'm just gonna answer them. If you want a question for me to ask specifically in the Q&A speed art of my for my Brawl Fan 1 channel, ask me it another time in a different place.
Yeah. What you should do, BJ, you should just have like
on my Twitter or in the comments on my other YouTube videos. You can ask me there, but if you ask me here, I'm just gonna answer them here.
Yeah.
Thank you, LD Creator. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, just saying. Yeah.
On your Twitter, you should just like have like a post being like, "Hey, I'm gonna answer questions. Give me questions for my next Q&A video." Blah blah blah. No, you can ask questions here.
You can ask me questions here. I don't mind. But like, if you ask me questions here, I'm gonna answer them here. Like, if you want to ask me a question that you want me to put in my Q&A videos for my Brawl Fan 1 channel, you need to ask me on Twitter or on or in the comments of my other videos of the Brawl Fan 1 channel specifically, not this channel. I will more than happily answer questions here. You'd love to see Danny, BJ, and myself and Ryan do more blind plays. Have we done any blind plays? I don't think we have.
I mean,
like the closest that we
kind of blind if one of you picks out a game and the other ones haven't played it.
Yeah, that's really the closest that we've gotten to it. Because like I know, like, for example, like I think just about every single game that I've played, like, Danny has not seen. Danny and I play very different games. Like, I know Ryan has played some of the games that I play, but not all of them. Because I know I do play a couple more obscure games for the channel. Though, actually, to give you guys a little teaser, because for those of you who don't know, come the end of this May, on March 20, come the end of May, SpiffyNeedleGeeks, so myself, Ryan, Danny, and Russell, we are meeting up for MomoCon in Atlanta, Georgia. We are going there. And of course, while we're there, we are planning on playing a bunch of games together. And there is one game in particular that Ryan has not played yet that we're going to have him play. So so probably more than likely our first blind, well, not fully blind, because Danny, myself, and Russell have played it. Ryan's the only one that hasn't, though. So, and Ryan's going to be the one playing through it. So that'll be our first technical blind playthrough. What that game is, you'll have to wait and see.
Ah.
Which one do you prefer? Rock, paper, scissors? Rock, of course. Rock is the best.
Yeah, rock.
Rock is the best here. We need a Pokemon pace off Big Smoke from GTA. Okay. Come the end of May and the start of dawn? Yes, of course. The start of dawn and the start of dusk. So we're gonna be playing games non-stop. And that's we're actually at the con. When we're at the con, we're gonna be doing con stuff.
I still wish I could go to the con. It's just too far for me.
So it's a blind walkthrough for us too? Like, what do you mean for you too? Like, what do you mean by that? Will it be a funny game? Yes. Like, blind for the, like, I guess that depends on whether or not you've seen the game. Because I will say it's a popular game. So more likely than not, a lot of you here have already played it. But Ryan hasn't played it yet. Ryan doesn't even know anything about it. So... Streamed hams for PC. Someone actually made that. Like, someone actually made, like, hams, like ham on, like the cooked ham on a stream, or...
No, he's talking about the meme.
Okay. I think a good April Fool's Day tradition is to force a Needle Geek LP a game they personally hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't really get. I haven't celebrated April Fool's Day like at all. It's just kind of dumb.
You know what I haven't been doing? I probably should also be keeping an eye on the items these Pokemon are holding. Because if they're holding good items, I'll keep them just to take the item off and then give them away. Probably should be doing that.
Yeah,
I know, Brian actually, he recently made a tweet saying that he got a shiny Decidueye over Wonder Trade, and that fucker was holding a Master Ball. So like, ever tried wasabi roasted? Yes, I have.
Yes,
Christopher. I eat those things like snacks. I love wasabi peas.
Yeah, like I've had them, but I can't really stand the heat. BJ here is a master of heat. Yeah, I am
like,
complete opposite.
I for some reason my tongue and body can just handle spicy foods really well. So like I can even eat ghost peppers no problem. So it's like Yeah, most spicy things I will actively eat like snacks, and people just judge me for it because they think I'm some kind of mutant.
Yeah, I literally eat like a mild like chip, and my mouth is on fire. I'm not good with heat. Do you guys, the Needle Geeks, could battle the chat in Pokemon or other games?
I would like to get some Pokemon battles in later on, like whenever I get bored of Wonder Trading. I would like to try to get some battles with Russell. Speaking of which, where the hell is he? He said he'd be in a minute.
Yeah.
That was like a lot of minutes ago.
I am an artist who uses a mouse. Is it hard for you guys to use a mouse to draw?
Yes.
Yes, I cannot use a mouse to draw. I use my tablet pen.
Yeah, same.
It just does not feel good to draw like that. It just makes me feel weird. Like, I'm already pretty weird, with drawing in general. Like, I can't draw on paper because the sound is too, like, I'm sensitive. So, like, if I, like, touch a marker on paper and hear the squeak, I'm done. I can't do it. Same with pencils. So, drawing on a tablet is the best for me because the sound and touch isn't too bad. But, yeah. And I have a pretty screwed up wrist, so it's pretty hard for me to draw on paper without some sort of restraint to it. Let's see.
Drawing with twigs? I mean, if you do it in the dirt, sure. Or in the sand. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. Or if you take a twig to somebody's body and just press really hard.
No, that's not good.
We call those ghetto tattoos. Hippopotas? I forgot this Pokemon even existed. Huh.
Yeah, I forget the hippo exists sometimes. He's a strange boy.
It's a good boy though, I'll keep it.
Can someone make great art with a mouse, or is it impossible? No, you can.
Here, you know what? You want a good example? Forget the dude's name, but there was a guy who made an entire remake animation of the second SNK intro with Smash Brothers characters. He drew it all with a mouse, and it was fantastic. Like, look up Attack on Titan Super Smash Bros. Intro, like, and I guarantee it'll be one of the first things you see. It was amazing, and he drew it all with a mouse. So it's definitely possible. It's a little more awkward than drawing with a pencil, because that's just what people are most used to. But if you can do it, then great. Ooh, a Talonflame.
Yeah, as long as you master your skill, then you have every chance of being a good artist in what you want to do.
Taufu.
Do you paint in Mario Paint? No, I've tried.
I don't have Mario Paint. Amazing Yellow Artist. Amazing Artist Yellow. That's it. Thank you, Foolish Jones. Thank you. That's it. That's his name. I always find it a little giddy whenever I Wonder Trade with a Pokemon and get that Pokemon from like a region that actually equivalates to the region that Pokemon came from. Like, Talonflame was introduced in Kalos, which is a French-based region, and this is a French Talonflame. So I feel there's some legitimacy here. I had to stop myself there for a second. Do I think the Super Mario animated movie will lead to a Smash cinematic universe? Maybe. If it's done well enough.
Oh, okay, yes. I leave you butthurt as someone for my DA.
Okay.
Think.
Jolly female Magikarp. I'll keep it, in case I ever want to make a Gyarados. Alright, Pheromosa. Here we go. Someone have a free Pheromosa. traded the predator for the prey, and then I kept the prey. Man, my mom is vacuuming again. Go freaking figure. Lucy from France. What we got? That's a Manaphy.
Oh, wait, you got a Manaphy?
Yeah, because I saw the red ball and I was like, wait, what? I guess the question now is it what kind of Manaphy is it? I'm curious.
Keep the precious baby.
I do really like Manaphy. Like in terms of water type legendary Pokemon, Manaphy probably is my favorite. That's what the hell? Who would just? That's a shiny. That's shiny. Wait a minute.
Oh,
that's a red star. That's a shiny Manaphy.
Keep it.
Who
Keep
the
it.
hell?
Keep it.
That's hacked. Someone hacked. That's a hacked Manaphy. I refuse to believe otherwise. That fucker is hacked.
That's definitely hacked.
Oh, I'll keep it regardless, but that fucker's hacked. Christ, that kind of caught me off guard. Who would give that away, Scarlet? Somebody who can make them in mass. That's who.
Yeah. Let's see. How old were you when you first discovered swearing? My earliest memory of finding out bad language was when I was a classmate in my primary school and had a freaking sailor mount and once snapped at my dad. I've been swearing forever. Probably since I was...
You've been swearing for as long as I've known you, and I met you when you were 13, so like...
No, you met me younger than 13, man.
Was it... How old were you when we met?
I think I was like 10 or 11.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've been swearing since, I think, I was 8. I just kind of picked it up from YouTube.
Also, to be fair, like, I doubt your mother really helped the situation at all, so like...
Oh, no, she hated me swearing.
Oh,
but,
really?
Yeah.
I knew about swearing for a very long time, I just knew never to do it. Because, like, my parents have sailor mouths, and, like, but they always just told me, that, never to say certain words whenever I learned them. I didn't actually start actively swearing until I think I was in 12th grade. Hey, Kenchi. Kenchi, why don't you join the chat?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oops. No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Cubone. Don't trade the Cubone? Too late. Land it. We're doing fine, Kenchi. I just got a hacked shiny Manaphy with perfect IVs, level 100. And I say it's hacked because I refuse to believe that it isn't otherwise. Oh, it's a male anyway, I don't want it. Well, actually, yeah, I still don't want it. Embarrassing fact about me, when I was 11, I didn't know what homosexuality what it is, and when someone on a TV show said he was gay, I was like, is that his name?
I mean, there are people named Gay. Like, literally named Gay, but...
Do I still get all your shinies? Yeah, you do, Kenshi. We gotta just find a time for me to... Because I've been stockpiling a couple of shinies for a while. Like, I need to give them to you at some point. Yeah, because here's a fact that people probably don't know about. So, at some point, I guess Nintendo decided to make the name BJ illegal or inappropriate to use as names. And because all my Pokemon were pretty much fucking, put to the tag BJ, I can never use them again online. So I ended up having to wipe my file and recollect all my Pokemon. And may I add, I had a complete dex too, so I was kind of upset. But Kenshi was the one that actually helped me figure all that out. And yeah, and he even helped me stockpile some Pokemon that I was able to keep. So because of that, I decided, okay, any shiny I get from now on, I give to Kenshi. So, because like I said before, I don't care about shinies. So generally, yeah, if I get a shiny, I give it to Kenshi. And that is a pretty good VBAS, so I'll keep that. Yeah, so funny story with a shiny Reshiram. So a while back when I was in college, we were actually in a stream with on Russell's stream. Paul K. Dragon, welcome. So while Russell was streaming, I was this is during the time when I was trying to recomplete my Pokedex, and I was playing Omega Ruby, and I got to the point was it Omega Ruby? I forget. It was the one with Reshiram in it. It was the one where you can catch Reshiram. Either way. And I go to encounter Reshiram, and the first fucking Reshiram I find is shiny. So when I see that, the only thing everyone hears in the call is just me gasping like, and then everyone's like, "What, BJ? What's the matter?" And then the first thing I say is, Kenshi was in the call at that time, so I just say, "So Kenshi, theoretically speaking, if I just caught a shiny Reshiram, what would you want it named?" Element Dragon, welcome. I know what BJ means, and it is inappropriate. Yeah. Oh well. Say, you know what would be interesting in the new Pokemon game? If a Wonder Trade mode first trade 6 Pokemon online for random Pokemon, but what you get you are stuck with until the battle ends. Well, they kind of already have something like that in with what was it called? Battle Factory? There was a mode in the Battle Frontier of Emerald. It was either Emerald or Platinum that did that too, where you get random Pokemon and you just battle with them. All right. Later, I leave you, butthurt. Imagine also if we get tired of shinies and we get super shiny Pokemon, and even so what, rainbow colored or some bullshit. Amanda, you still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Get distracted?
You
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. I remember having a shiny Luxio in Platinum. I didn't know what shinies were at the time, but I caught it and raised it and showed a friend in elementary school, and I ended up trading it. Oh. Albino Pokemon? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, it'd be kind of awkward for Pokemon that are already white, but okay. I still remember the very first legitimate shiny that I came across that wasn't the red Gyarados. It was a shiny Paris, but I wasn't able to catch it because I didn't have any Pokeballs when I came across it. So oh well. And it was back in Silver version, I believe. Albino Pokemon turned black. That's not albino though. I prefer the rainbow idea. Alolan Meowth. We have come full circle, because this is the very first Pokemon on stream that I got through Wonder Trade. How is his Meowth? Nope. Goodbye, Meowth. If they were to do another Mario Bros. Movie, which celebrity would you want to play? Well, they already are. Like, Illumination Studios, you know, the guys that made, like, Despicable Me and those kinds of movies, they're in the works of making a Super Mario Bros. Movie. Taylor Pilgrim, welcome. I feel like shinies are the equivalent of albino in our world. Probably. I once had a weird glitch in silver on my Game Boy. I made a blue Sudowoodo. I tried to catch it, and it worked. Then when I tried to put it in my parties, the game froze. Oops.
Is it an internet mess up kind of thing?
Popio. Wait, what's up, Amanda?
The internet's derping out for me.
Oh no. And it is raining outside.
Kind of writing something real quick.
Okay. So where the hell did Russell go?
Russell's dead.
That is a fantastic Poplio. I shall keep it. Alright, next up, Yvonne. Trying to trade off the God of Death. BJ's reaction if you have Lily as a Yandere? Okay, Mr. Joseph from the United States, you're getting a free Yveltal. Paul, I can understand that if for grinding for a competitive team just takes if it takes way too long for you, I can get that. For me, here's like the weird thing with me. I don't necessarily like the competitive Pokemon battling because I feel like it's too one-sided a lot of the time. I do, however, find the process of making competitive teams really fun. I don't know why, I just do. I like making the competitive teams, I just don't like actually using them. Like, unless it's against friends or something. Wishy-washy. Do you think Chuck Conroy should do other spin-offs besides the Coliseum series? If he wants to. He can do him. That said, can someone remind me how to find friend codes again? Dragon Card Gamer, welcome. I don't know. Any anime you haven't seen but are planning to watch? Right now, I do kind of want to start picking up My Hero Academia because I've only heard great things about that. I have no idea when I'm going to have time to watch that, though.
Internet, please.
That's not a bad odd to know, actually. It's a male. I'll keep it. Alright. So then, alright, so let me do this. I do have a lot more Pokemon that I want to Wonder Trade. And by a lot more, I mean like a bunch of Rockruff that I bred up. A bunch of Mimikyu that I was breeding up. Yeah, like a bunch of Poplio, a bunch of Rowlets, and a bunch of Littens, like a bunch of stuff like that I still want to breed. But like, for the time being, I'll take a little break from Wonder Trading, and if you guys want to, I could do some trades or some battles if you guys want. So here, let me, I'm actually gonna post my friend code into the stream chat, so you guys can put that if you want. And then I'll get friend codes from you guys here in a second. So, let me see here. I need to remember how to even get friend codes. That is not it. I can do some giveaways if you guys want to, actually, because like I said, I have a lot of like I can't give away shinies because I don't really have any to give away, and the ones that I do have, I'm planning on giving to Kenshi. But like I can give you guys like some of my leftover bred Pokemon with really good IVs. Like they're not going to be perfect. I mean, I keep the perfect ones for myself. But yeah, like the ones that you get, like I can give you guys some that you may want. Yeah, I can show you what I have. Like here. So let me get my friend code.
And only for 148 episodes. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a lot. I kind of stick in the 20 to 40 range of episodes.
Okay, so here, it's right there for you guys to go ahead and do real quick, but I'll also go ahead and post that in the chat. So here. I'll just change this down here. Also, what has a lot of episodes? Hunter x Hunter? Okay. You guys should be able to see that. Do I even have enough room for friend? Oh yeah, I do. Duh, I definitely do. That's right, I forgot. This is my my capture card 3DS, so I don't have a lot of friends on here. Hold on.
Typing up that friend code. Oh, yeah, the stream's probably behind.
Okay. All right. How's everyone been? For the most part, we've been okay. Like, Danny got a new job. Ryan, I'm a little worried about because he's been having issues sleeping lately. You okay, Amanda?
No, I was talking about Ryan.
Yeah.
Poor Ryan. The damn job.
Ugh.
Oh, but what job did Danny get?
She works as a she's a dessert baker for a restaurant, for like a local restaurant around her area.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. Like, she really likes it because it's just quiet. Like, her last job was like really loud. It stressed her out all the time.
Yeah. Oh god, I still remembered that that time that she worked for Disney for a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So
for baking their stuff.
I should also go ahead and mention, yeah, if you have friend codes, just start putting them in, and I'll type them as fast as I can. Taylor Pilgrims, I have yours.
Yeah, Yeah, my internet's really derpy. I'm just gonna refresh the stream real quick. Get all of the friend codes. Get off Facebook. Facebook's lagging me down.
Russell, I have no idea where he is. Devin, I do see he's actually online.
I'm gonna ping him right now. Hold on. I'm getting bread.
Let's get Devin in here. We need...
I pinged him.
Okay. Remember MSN? What's MSN? Okay, Paul Dragon. Here we go. Let me see. Oops. Two, 4, 6, 6, 2, 6, 9, 7, 1, 0, 0, 8.
Twitch game pre-orders are flying. Yeah. We tried to go get Kirby the other day. It's nothing. We could not find a copy at all. They were all just sold out.
Really?
It's like, damn. Yeah.
Okay, I put you in, Paul. So it didn't recognize you immediately. So if you have my friend code, it's still not recognizing you. Just make sure that it's just double check to make sure that it's correct.
Like, I think the lady said all of their orders were pre-orders, and there were like two just regular you could buy them games, but all of them were pre-order stuff. I was just like, damn.
Shin Megami Tensei. Hey, what are you playing, Taylor? Ultraman, of course.
Hold on, I'm gonna reset my internet because I think I'm lagging a bit.
And they want Amanda. She'll be right back. That's okay, Taylor. Does anyone else have a friend code they want to give me real quick? Yeah, while I wait for those, I'm going to just do a bit more Wonder Trading.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I think it fixed. Hopefully. If it didn't fix that, I'm gonna be sad.
No, hold on. Okay.
And someone's mowing their lawn now.
That's always fun. I love that. Just like my mom, who's been vacuuming for the past 2 hours.
I always gotta do it like. Don't even do it at like appropriate times. It'll be like 7 a.m. in the morning, and they'll start doing it. It's like, why? No. So, I don't think my mic's picking it up though. Luckily.
Yeah, I don't hear anything, so it should be okay.
Okay. Good. 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 Good.
Oh, Santi Andrew. Okay, I'll get that. I'll get that in a sec, buddy.
Oh, these friend requests.
real quickly, just do one more quick wonder trade for something, whatever. And then I'll get to you. What? Can't. Oh no, don't tell me.
What?
Oh dear. That one works? Huh?
What's going on?
You can't select this Pokemon. Why not? Wait a minute. These are all own tempo Rockruffs. Can you not trade own tempo Rockruffs?
I guess.
That's weird if you can't, because like it'll let me trade the Mimikyu, but it won't let me trade my slew of own tempo Rockruffs. Huh. How odd. Okay.
That is really strange. I don't know why that would restrict it.
Like, is that just the game thinking, like, you know, oh, this Pokemon has an ability it shouldn't have? If it's a Dusk Rockruff, you can't trade it. Well, why not?
Because it won't go into Moon and Sun, I guess.
Is that a glitch or Shadow Wolf Gaming? Welcome. Like, if it's a parent to a Dusk Lycanroc. That's really weird. Huh. Is that a glitch, or is that just something that happened? Huh. What the hell am I gonna do with all these Rockruff then?
I guess you're just gonna have to release them to the wild.
Oh, I wonder if it'll let me do them. I wonder if it'll let me trade them with people who will have friend codes. I'll have to try that out.
Yeah. If they
who wants some free high EV Dusk form Rockruffs?
Yeah, because I think it would work if you're trading to someone that also has like Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, and they're on your friends list probably. You probably just keep trading.
Yeah, we'll try that out. But that's really weird. Like, why?
Because it's not programmed into the other games.
Because I guess I can get it. Because like technically, the own tempo ability that Rockruff needs to have in order to become the Dusk form is a 4th ability, which is something that Pokemon's never had before. They only have it max 3 with 1 hidden ability. But Rockruff, by the time Sun and Moon came out, already had, here we go, Santy. Yeah, it already had 3 abilities, so they needed to give it a 4th one in order to do that. All right, well, I guess I'll be giving away some Rockruffs. Who wants an own tempo Rockruff with high AVs? Here, I'll show you guys what I got. Let me see this Magikarp. Yeah, so like they're all jolly. That's the big thing here. They're all jolly, and they all know and they all have Thrash for. They all should have own tempo too, which means they can all become the Dusk form. And, like, here are all their IVs. Like, as you see, they're not like what I wanted, so that's why they're put aside. But they're all really good still. Like, in terms of what they can do, they're all still fantastic. So, like, does anyone want a Rockruff with really high IVs that can become Dusk form?
I think Taylor definitely wants one.
Taylor, you want one? Okay, I can give you one, Taylor.
Because they said they accidentally traded one of their best Pokemon, my only Dusk Lycanroc.
That's all right. I got you covered, fam.
Oh yeah, you well, I know you hit 700 subscribers, but now you're at 704.
Nice. Thank you, guys. All right, now second question. I have to remember how to frickin' do this bullshit. How to do You're on the link trade list? Okay, give me 1 second. I think I gotta let it refresh. My mom was freaking vacuuming. Why is she still vacuuming? She needs to stop that.
You just gotta get the house clean, man.
Wait, this him? Lil. No. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go BRB and make some food properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I am currently on Wi-Fi. Oh, well, probably help if I actually did this first. Sorry. Again, sorry if you hear a vacuum in my background. There's nothing I can do about that. Sounds like she's actually getting really close. Okay, good. She stopped. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. My mom needs to vacuum this room. So, guys, we're going to go on a quick little intermission real quick here. When she's done, I'll continue, all right?
Well, just can't you take this stuff?
Nope. I cannot.
Yeah, I need to.
Here, Taylor, I'll continue your trade real quick with you. Matthew. I don't know who Matthew is now. Alright, so yeah, Taylor, we can do your trade real quick. I'm just going to be silent for a little bit, and then after our trade, I'm going to do an intervention until Mom finishes, alright?